this is Michelle and my partner Rigo again, and this is part 2 of 2. We're going to show you now how to reassemble our power steering pump.
Okay, so first you're going to take the housing, and there's 2 O-rings that you have to put into the housing. You have to make sure that they're in the right slots, especially the one on the top, because there's 2 different slots. One of them is for the O-ring, the other one is for the retaining ring. So go ahead and just stick these in there. Alright, and now you want to grease these up. Okay, and now we're going to put in our shaft. Make sure there's 2 holes on this. You have to make sure they line up with the 2 holes that are in the housing. And now you take the 2 pins and stick them in the holes. Kind of slippery. There's one. There's the other. Okay, so you have both pins in there. Now you're going to take the cam ring. You're going to go ahead and stick that in there. There's 2 holes on this one that have to line up with the pins. Alright. And now you're going to take this one and you're going to stick it in there. You have to align it with the pins as well. Alright, so it's all lined up. And then you're going to take the spring, the cap, and then now we have to take it to the vise.
Okay, now we are ready to install the end cap and the retainer ring back on our power steering pump. But before you do that, you want to make sure that you have it secured tightly in a vise so it doesn't go anywhere. And we're going to show you a neat trick of how to get the end cap pushed back in. You take a hammer and then put the retainer ring around it. You can use your body weight to push the end cap in and then slide the ring in place. And sometimes if you have a little bit of trouble, you can finish tapping it in with the hammer to make sure that it's in all the way. Then you can take it back out of the vise and take it back over to your workbench and finish assembling the rest of the parts.
Alright. So now we're going to go ahead and put in the O-ring that goes on the housing. This one's probably going to be your easiest one to do. It's also the biggest. And you're going to put in your O-rings in these 3 holes right here. Alright, and you want to grease these O-rings as well. Okay, and you're going to put the O-ring on this one. You want to make sure you put it on the 2nd slot, because there is a small orifice in this one that you do not want to plug. Alright, just going to get the screwdriver real quick. Alright, and then you go ahead and you put the magnet right here. Alright, and you're ready to put this into the reservoir. You want to make sure that it's lined up so that you can put in your screws. And then just push it in a little. Alright, it's completely seated. Now you're going to go ahead and put in your valve. But first, the spring. Alright. Alright, and then you're going to go ahead and put this bolt in. And this bolt. Alright, and then you want to tighten these up. But first we're going to go ahead and put on the pulley. Alright, so now we're going to reinstall our pulley. Go ahead and just seat it right there. And we're going to use our special tool to go ahead and install the pulley. I want to make sure this is all the way down. Alright. And then you go ahead and bring this one down. Alright. Then you take your ratchet and your wrench. And then just start tightening it. And the pulley will go down. Alright. That's basically how you get it on there. But for video purposes, we're not going to go completely all the way down. Alright. And that's basically how you reassemble your power steering pump. Alright. This has been Rigo and Michelle, ACC students. Have a good day.